Every mercenary down in Badwater liked TF2 a lot, but the free-to-play scout who lived just north of Badwater did not. He hated the game and all of its fans. He hated them like Dave and Holly Combs hate Comic Sans. They're all so stuck up, the free-to-play scout said, just because I'm wearing the wrong hat on my head. Hats don't even do anything, and they cost money. Is this ridicule a joke? Because it sure ain't funny. Why should I bother spending cash on a free-to-play game? Besides, what's wrong with a gibbous? It's a hat just the same. We don't want you on our team because you're free-to-play. You probably suck. That's what they all say. And the more the free-to-play scout thought of this selfish mocking, the more the free-to-play scout thought, I must stop this whole thing, since the Sniper vs. Spy update I've put up with it now. I must ruin TF2 forever. But how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The free-to-play scout got a wonderful, awful idea. I know just what to do, the free-to-play scout cried. No one will play if there are no cosmetics to buy. The hats need to go. I must stop their sales. Time to visit the Manco store and rob Saxton Hale. And so into the night the free-to-play scout ran to put into action his horrible plan. While the mercenaries slept, he made his way to the store and carefully approached the large front door. This is the place, the free-to-play scout hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney. How that works I have doubts, but if Santa could do it, then so could the free-to-play scout. He got stuck only once for a moment or two, then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue and saw several supply crates all displayed in a row. These crates, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk, keeping sneaky like a rat, around the whole room, and he took every hat. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the free-to-play scout very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Then he went up the chimney himself and he fled, leaving behind not a single piece of gear for the head. He ran back to the north, up the side of the hill, and silently admired his own burglary skill. Screw the mercenaries, the free-to-play scout said. They're finding out now that TF2 is dead. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two, then the mercenaries down in Badwater will all cry boo-hoo. That's a noise, grinned the free-to-play scout, that I simply must hear. So he paused and he put his hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very. He stared down at Badwater. The free-to-play scout popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Every mercenary down in Badwater, the tall and the small, was playing TF2 without any hats at all. And the free-to-play scout, feeling ready to snap, stood puzzling and puzzling. What the hell is this crap? And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the free-to-play scout thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe TF2, he thought, doesn't come from the Manco store. Maybe TF2, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Badwater they say that the free-to-play scout's small heart grew 3 sizes that day, and the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light, and he brought back the hats for all to receive. And he, the scout, bought himself a Wilson weave. Yes, the scout had learned his lesson. He now understood the rule. Hats are pointless, but they look really cool.